Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited to be here today. Of course, I'm going to give an extra special shout out to my Crossroads Witches and other interesting magical folks and beings. All right, witches, I do hope as you're leaning into spring, you're thinking about spring cleaning, as in shadow work. Yes, it is something, and I want you to think about this as I was talking with Scorpia, Queen of the Occult, one of my favorite people. I was talking with her, though, that we were, each season is different. And I talk a lot about with, like, the season of the dead. Each season of the dead is different. Who you venerate, who you get all up in. Every year is different. And guess what? It's the same thing for shadows, witches. And I want you to think about it like that spring cleaning. Every spring, you gotta clean. Some springs you're vibing on cleaning this, some springs you're vibing on cleaning that, all right? And that is how you approach it. Please do not try to take on all your shadows in a season, all right? You have time. I've often said it took years to get this messed up. It's going to take years to get this unmessed up. All right, if you have a particular trigger, a particular situation, a particular person that is in the forefront of your mind, that's probably what you need to be working on this year, okay? Spring cleaning, some years we get really into it. Other years we just sort of wipe it over. That's okay, all right? That's what I said. I want you to think about this like the season of the dead. Every season we tune in to see, am I going to be spending time with my family or going to be spending time with strangers? I mean, some season of the dead, I'm all up in ancestors. Other seasons, I'm off talking to strange dead folk. Y'all, you just never know. All right? So, getting back to our spring cleaning. Okay? Our shadow work. And how we are tuning in this year, in this moment to it. Like I said earlier, if you've got any that are up front in the forefront, probably deal with them. All right? But we also have those past traumas, triggers. Y'all know what I'm talking. All right? Some years we can open up that memory box and really open it up and look in. And other years, just opening it. That's it. All right? And I want y'all to know that counts too. By the way, that counts for shadow work. But, all right, I want you to, where are you at this season of the spring? All right? We just finished up in bulk, which we call pre-spring party. Okay? If y'all are ever trying to figure out what do I do at in bulk, it's pre-spring. It's time to start, blessing on the seeds, planning, getting ready for the spring cleaning, the spring planting. All right. That's why it's so important that we clean out the old so we can plant new, better, improved, things, stuff, knowledge in our head, new energies that surround us and actually are beneficial to us. All right. So this is very much about you tuning into you on what are you going to do this year? Maybe I just want to do a little bit of meditating. Maybe I do want to. Well, at the House of Witchcraft, we're doing the 28-day shadow working. All right. Some are doing dark moon to dark moon, and some are doing full moon to full moon. Again, this is you, witch. All right. I wish I could tell you what you needed to do for you. I can't. All I can do is encourage you, inspire you, and empower you. But you got to look up here. Now, if you got a shadow that's screaming at you, time to start looking at it and working it. And like I said, I did another video where I talk about what actual shadow work is. Being careful that we are not looking to assign blame, mostly to ourselves. I know y'all witches, all right? But we blame ourselves. And maybe this can be a season of forgiveness for you. all right? Where you start looking at it objectively, okay? And also understanding that that cute little 21-year-old, when you did all that messed up stuff, and now you're 47 years old, this person doesn't exist anymore. You're mad at somebody who doesn't exist. Think about that, all right? Because now I said I'm using numbers, what did I say, 47. But now your older self, all right, needs to look back on your younger self with compassion, with understanding, and with forgiveness, all right? You know, I see, you know, a lot of times it's not about forgiving other folks. We can't change folks, but we can change ourselves, and we can forgive ourselves, witches. All right. And if that's your shadow, then work it and find a way that you can work it that is a little uncomfortable, but don't traumatize yourself more and create another shadow, because you did shadow work. All right. And of course, I'm going to tell you, if any of this starts getting too deep, you are racing thoughts, anxious, all of that list of the red flag list of things, all right, especially if you are having thoughts of self-harm, please reach out to somebody, all right? Shadow work is supposed to be about integrating and bringing that part of us back into us, all right? Shadow work is not about getting rid of the bad shadows. The bad shadows need to be a part of us and in balance with us, okay? So I'll end up going all the way through that. Please watch the other video and go down the rabbit holes, witches. Go listen to other folks. Don't please use me as your primary source, all right? I mean, granted, I am complimented, all right? And I can probably cite everything I've said to y'all. Actually, I can cite everything I've said to y'all. But check your sources, listen to different opinions. I've talked about, you know, right now we have a book here in the House of Witchcraft, which is called Burn After Writing. It is a dark shadow journal prompt. And I've told the witches, pull one out, pull that question out, just like do you some Bible dipping, divination, book divination, open it up, put your finger, and that's the question of the day. Potentially write the question on a piece of paper, you know, carry it around with you and think about it, all right? You know, find ways that work for you is what I'm saying. There's so many different techniques out there, and if that way isn't working, believe me, there are other ways for you, witch. All right, I really hope this helps y'all as we're leaning into spring cleaning and coming at it with a very healthy mindset and looking forward to it, you know. This is the time we're going to clean ourselves up. All right. And what else am I supposed to tell you all? Oh, we do have of course, shadow working journal. Ashiana really worked hard on this. This is some good stuff, witches. And it's a compilation of what she has learned, what she has researched. She has just, you know, as growing up in the community, this has always been her verbiage. So, anything else I'm supposed to tell you? I'm sitting here thinking I just drew a blank. Of course, I want to tell you to go to houseofwitchcraft.com. Please check us out. We would love to have you come and participate in our 13 moon program. And we do have a Facebook group, House of Witchcraft. Come and join. Love to see you there. And y'all know I'm trying to be an Insta witch. And so, of course, check me out on Instagram when I figure out how to press those buttons. All right. With that said, I hope y'all have as bright of a blessed day as I'm having. And as always, amen, bless be, ashe, and a bobo. Oh, that's gonna get some editing. I gotta do some editing. That's what I'm saying, editing. Editing. Editing, is that how you say it? Editing. I gotta do some editing. Hello, hello, hello. How are all of you witch... Try once more, Taren.